Yo, what up, everybody?
What up?
I'm here with Seth Byers, Tim Huber, my boyfriend, Mark Tanner, and our special guest tonight, Troy Glandon. What up, Troy?
What's going on, world? Look at me, Ma. I'm on fucking TV.
Yeah! Yes! And this time it's not the 8 o'clock news, dude. So it's a good thing this time. You know what I mean?
That episode of Cops isn't on there now.
Yeah. Listen, parking garages are the way to go.
Yeah, we had your buddy on. I heard he really likes you, man. Last week we had Ron Musgraves on. We had Ron Musgraves on. He actually brought you up.
Now we're here.
Oh, old Ron. Ron is Ron's wrong, I guess.
Well, I gotta tell you, Ron got the 2-time COVID award winner.
Yeah,
he's the only one I know that
he's the first man in U.S. history to get COVID twice.
I have a heart rate of 200.
I shot up on the sidewalk.
Parking garage.
What was his heart rate, Seth?
It's like 190 something.
197 or some shit.
Yeah, like, dude,
you
relax,
fat piece of shit.
You don't get through life being Ron Musgrave unless you know how to bullshit, fellas.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I learned a lot of my sales tactics from Ron Musgraves. I will give him that. The man's good at what he does. As far as selling
Ron.
his accounts and shit, but I watched him self-implode and destroy an entire organization.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like a fucking section.
Yeah.
I've heard about it a couple times, and I've called him out multiple times, and he wouldn't debate me online, live like such. But you know, it's in the past, and it is what it is. And if people held everything I've done against me, fuck, I'd be shit piled fucking under the dirt.
Right.
You know?
Story.
He deserves another chance. So,
right.
Ron is Ron, and I don't want to speak bad on Ron or I have nothing good to say. So, you know.
Yeah, that's the common thread and everything is if you don't have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say it. But I say shit anyways. You know what I mean? Because
you know me, I do too, dude.
I can't help it. So, Troy, what do you do for a living? What's your bread and butter?
Well, I'm pretty good at sucking dick.
Yes.
Is that why the hat's on backwards?
Welcome to the podcast.
Right before the podcast.
So,
Yeah.
retired.
That way you can get all the way to the base.
Damn, Mark.
No, 5 years ago, I got out of prison at the end of 2016 and started installing doors and windows for another guy I was on parole with. And I worked for them for about 9 months, learned how to run a business pretty much. I was doing everything. I would go pick up the orders. I would go to the home, build rapport with the customer, rip the old windows out, install them, retrim it, caulk everything, collect payment. And they were paying me $150 a day. It was more money than I'd ever made legally. You know, I was making big money, but I was working fucking 15, 16 hours a day. So it really wasn't good money. So the long and short of it is I asked them for a raise and they fired me. And they did it in a cowardly way too. He told me we'll talk about it. We're not going to work in 2 weeks. And then the next day they were posting fucking videos on Facebook of them working.
Oh, shit.
I got on Craigslist and I found a job with this company called Mountain Man. It was subcontracted. You had to have your own ladder. They gave you a list of recommended Home Depot squeegees and shit. And they send you off with as many tickets as you could take. It was a bait and switch company. It was $69, this and that, and then they would upsell every fucking thing to take the screens off, to put them on, to track everything was extra. The problem was they were from Texas and they came out here and just fired the fuck out of the whole area, and they didn't have window cleaners. So some of these jobs had been scheduled and rescheduled and rescheduled. So I would take 10 or 12 tickets and I'd only be able to clean 1 or 2 homes a day. And in all honesty, I seen a vacuum. I said, you know what, there's an opportunity here. So I found the Facebook groups Pro Window Cleaning, and it absolutely changed my life. So my wife was actually an LPN at the time. She was making great money. This took off so quick. I actually have something here on my desk I want to show you guys. When I started, I didn't know dick about professional tools. I didn't know what they were. So I had $200 and I bought a little giant ladder and a bunch of shit from Home Depot. I don't know if the camera will show that rubber or not, but that's 7 months. I never changed that fucker.
Oh shit!
It's a good thing you still have
Send
it.
that to Tim. Send that rubber to Tim when you're done.
Yeah. Tim will store it for you.
Man, I don't even know if I have a collection in here right now, Mark, or I think Joyce threw them all away, or I'd show them to you. Yeah, I had a whole pile of them somewhere, but...
About June 2017, we closed out that year just under $80,000 with this tool right here. I would fill my fucking cargo pockets and my shorts with rags.
Well, let me interrupt you for a minute there, Troy. So was this a residential window cleaning you went after? And I got to ask, you know, when I would bid residential, the typical homeowner that walks by and sees you cleaning something and says, hey, I really need to get you to do my house. And then you say, okay, give me the address. I'll come look at it. And she'll tell you, well, I got 30 sliding glass doors. I don't want to know about the sliding doors. I want to know about the French windows you got. My question is, were you cleaning sliding doors with that little squeegee?
You know, if it was too big, I just would rag it. I would, you know, I would do it. I didn't know no better, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Into that first year, it was actually in December, I found the Pro Window Cleaning group. Fucking dig it.
That's nice.
Actually, I think I got an order in. I need to go ahead and place it through. I got a couple hoodies I'm gonna buy from there. You guys got some cool shirts on there.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I found the Pro Window Cleaning group, found some tools. We utilized Vistaprint. A lot of people got bad to say about Vistaprint, but I spend over $100,000 a year with Vistaprint, and they've helped me grow my company, you know. So the rest is history. We started the windows that 6 months, and naturally you see the pressure washing side of it, and it sucks you in all the fucking cool tools and toys and everything else, and you don't even think about acquiring customers. I did it backwards, ass backwards, just like everybody else did, you know. But thankfully it worked out, and the next year, which would have been 2018, we did over $250,000 gross. So we did like 233, and we've pretty much doubled gross revenue year after year. And this will be our 5th season. We would have hit our double comma last year, but COVID really fucked everything up. We had to lay 11 people off. It hit everybody, you know. You guys know.
Yeah.
I hope you guys go through the same fucking shit.
Yeah, I had to lay all my 1 employees off. All one of them. All one of my employees got laid off last year.
We were busier last year because everybody was home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did a lot of residential work. I'm with Tim. Yeah. I did a lot of residential work. I didn't do much commercial at all, but I was fucking swamped with residential work because everybody was at home like shit. My windows look like shit, you know. So
I have 7 commercial accounts, so if they cancel on me, oh well. You know what I mean? So all my basket is residential, you know.
We actually broke gross revenue numbers last year, but our net profit margins were lower. Our EDDM didn't hit like it should have. We spent a lot of money on that didn't return the way it should have. So we worked harder for less money, but we still did. It looks good on paper. We still did break gross revenue. So
that's good.
Right.
Yeah, EDM didn't really do great for most people I know last year. It's just, you know what I mean? It's one of those years, like every 3 or 4 years you have a bad year, and it just happens. You know what I mean? Just got to do what you got to do.
Every year's new, so, you know, like, I know a lot of you guys have been doing this shit for fucking, 10 plus years, decades and stuff. Mark, I know you've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, longer than I want to admit at this point.
Yeah, at this point it's a little too long, right?
Yeah.
Store glass from watching some of your videos, hard water removal. You're the
one.
Yeah.
We're gonna be hitting that hard soon. So Vistaprint, they do marketing for you? Is that what that's all about? I don't know any. I thought they make business cards or something.
They make everything branding. You can make it. You can get anything you want with your logo on it, from tumblers and cups to cards and mailers and flags and vinyl wraps and everything you can think of in between it. So what we do is we don't utilize them for their design. We do our own designs. We pay professional, or my wife's really good. She does a lot of our designs, but we utilize them for their printing. And printing is printing. You're getting it based off of the quality of the paper, the type of paper, whether it's glossy or not, and if both sides are color. So Vistaprint offers the same exact quality that your local print shop does, but nobody in the world can fucking beat their pricing, especially when you order in large volume like we do. Yeah. So they've been instrumental in me growing my company. And about 10 years ago, I used to run door hangers for this company that's local to us. That's what they do, is they hang for like Comcast and anybody that wants door hangers. So I kind of stole his little fucking business model, and last year we bought a fucking van and we wrapped it, and that's what these shirts are for. These are what our door hanger guys wear. So all of our trucks are wrapped identically. We've tried to build a really good brand, and everything's congruent. All of our websites look the same as our business cards, all of our marketing material, everything with trucks. So I wanted the door hanger guys to be recognizable and associated with the same company when they're out seen, because how our marketing plan works, it's 10 or 12 different steps in the process with, upwards of 50 to 100 touch points in it. So after we've already hit the mailers out, 1 or 2 rounds of mailers in the area, we send our door hanger crew out, and we'll also, at the time, we'll have 2 or 3 wrapped trucks in the neighborhood that are being seen working. Then they see our wrapped van driving around, dropping guys off, and they see them at the...
How many people you got working? You got guys that do nothing but hang door hangers?
The way we run our door hangers is we do that as a day labor. So it's all $10.99. We have an ad out all the time. You can show up or not show up.
Yeah.
Call and you put your name on the list, and if you want to work the next day, we take 6 guys out. We pay daily, so we run it kind of like a day labor.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, commission.
How many window cleaners are on the glass?
Do you get the shirts back when they're done?
Yeah. We take it back and wash them. So we got a cool program. We bought these little GPS trackers. They've got a geotag button on them. So we make the guys carry those around, and they push a button at each home, and it does a little pin drop on a map. And each different box has got a color coordination to it. So it does 2 things. It first gives accountability to the people hanging the door hangers, but it also allows us to make sure that the entire area has been canvassed and no streets have been missed.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope.
So
door hangers work for you? Door hangers?
Yes, but the return, you got to just take things into consideration and know that the return is piss poor.
Well, it has to be if you're paying someone to put them on rather than yourself. I mean, let's just say hypothetically you pay a guy, $8-10 an hour to hand out door hangers, so the payroll on that plus the door hangers better yield some houses. I mean, Seth, you might be more familiar with that kind of marketing for Tim.
Well, do it on a commission.
if you do that, let's say you have like 3 or 4 guys at $400. I mean, honestly, if you landed one job around here, you'd pay the labor, and then a second job's going to pay for the marketing plus. So if you get 4 or 5 jobs a day, your ROI is like 4 to 1, 5 to 1.
You only need 1 or 2 in the area anyway to pick it up, and then the word of mouth bleeds after that. So you just need to get somewhere and do the best work you could do, and let the rest of it
call so
naturally
many
happen.
towns and like contact them.
Right.
That's the hardest part about it. I mean, Troy, you could probably speak to that, like making sure it's all cool.
The lifetime customer value, there's a lot that goes into it. We also have right around a 63% repeat rate. So more than half of our customers they repeat multiple times a year. So once we buy that lead, once we've acquired that customer, we don't have to pay to acquire them again. So
Yeah.
Dude, I still have the same assholes that have been buying off Groupon for the last 7 years, every fucking year. Every fucking year.
Fucking asshole thing.
It's my binky, man. My last one. It's my last one. I got rid of Angie's List. I got rid of all that shit. That was hard. That was like heroin. Get rid of that shit, boy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Before they were bought out by Thumbtack, we did that's first year. It was a fucking waste of money. I think we got 4 jobs in a year out of it.
I did amazing on Angie's, dude. I did amazing on Angie's. We do 50,000 a year. Yeah, but then with Angie's List, when they got Home Advisor bottom, it went to shit, dude. You couldn't make money on there. It was basically you're paying basically to be on there at that point.
They're a scam and a half.
I think the only phone call I get that's more annoying and very close, right at the same level of not Angie's List, but Home Advisor, is that fucking warranty for the car that they come.
You're off.
God. The problem with the warranty one is it's a recording, so you can't trash them. And those girls that call from those girls that call from those services, they don't leave with a smile on their face when I'm done with them. No.
Do you do voices?
I do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they have your number, so you got to be careful. But
Do you do the Hank Hill voice with them?
Yeah, that one was a lot popular a few years ago. But yeah, my favorite go-to is Beavis and Butthead. I mean, dude, I used to clean a job in Boca. Well, not that you know where Boca is, but there was a doctor. Every Thursday I drive by, this doctor had a big billboard out there. It said, Dr. Dave Bohner. So I had this kid Paul walking for me, and every time we drive by, he'd elbow me. I'm dialing the number, and the lady would pick her up, Dr. Bonner's office, and I'd be like, can I speak to Dr. Boner, please? And she's like, Dr. Bonner's with her. No, I need to talk to Dr. Boner. And then every Thursday we would harass this fucking people, like noontime. Here we go. Here comes Butthead. Hi, buddy.
Don't you ever do that again, Seth. Don't you ever do that again.
So anyway, sorry about that, Troy. I know I kind of derailed.
The other
Troy,
one.
Where are you in the world? I don't even know where you live.
We're in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, that's gotta be awesome.
Yeah, it's a jamming market, man. There's a lot of money here.
Well, I mean, you got the weed out there. You got the. Man, I gotta go to Colorado, bro.
Tim's like, man, you guys got weed.
Better than it is in Ohio.
You got weed out there, man. It's great, man. There's weed out there, man.
Best in the world, right here.
There's the weed out there, man.
The weed, bro.
The weed, man.
I would never ever want to go out there for any weed.
Sherlock fucking Holmes.
Yeah. What are you about to fucking solve a fucking murder, motherfucker?
223B.
That's my skull, man.
It's my skull, man.
It's like it's the what's that called?
It's flexible, man.
Yeah, it's flexible.
Hey, man, we should open a restaurant, serve cold cereal and Pop-Tarts, man.
We have Captain Crunch and Cornflakes today.
Yeah. We have a 1986 Captain Crunch. It's top shelf, you know.
Well, 100% fiber.
Holy shit.
Exponentially, obviously relatively fast. What are the challenges? Because I know, a company can implode if too much growth too fast. And obviously, I mean, no offense, because none of us here are college educated and running a business. What are some of the challenges that you're facing on the managerial side? Because once you get past, a couple guys, you become the ringleader.
What I've learned over the last 2 years is to disassociate myself from the business as much as I can. I don't go out in the field very often anymore. Training is fucking paramount. So it's an ongoing thing. Training isn't something that you do just once. And another thing, everybody's business models can be completely different. We're not white glove window cleaners. We don't do tracks. There's a lot of shit we don't do. We're basic, wash the fucking glass. We water fed probably 80% of all the exteriors that we do. All of our guys are trained to do everything, storms, construction cleans. We do everything, but some of the problems, employees finding consistent employees, especially now you're competing with fucking unemployment. Even here, our unemployment is 12.30 or something like that, 12.30 an hour. But with all this COVID shit, they're fucking paying them more than that, even,
Yeah.
So, what? So, what's your break-even point, man? Like, what's your heart attack number you have to go get in the bank every week, doing this what you're doing?
I have $22,000 a month in overhead. That's break-even point. That's no marketing, no payroll, no incidentals. That's fixed overhead. That's my insurances, my fucking CRMs, all my fucking programs, my SEO. That's my fixed overhead.
I don't even know what mine is.
I know what mine
That's
is.
a big heart attack number.
The biggest thing to scaling your company is really knowing every single number and fucking staying on top of them hourly, not just daily, but hourly. And I still say this, I can't take credit for that side of it because I'm a literate when it comes to technology. My wife runs the back end of my business, so without her, I would have quit the first year. I was a technician mindset, It's Facebook groups and people like fucking Chris and Alex Lamborghinis and some of the other people that are, have scaled their companies out that share some of their struggles that have really helped me. And, another thing is we've really had to simplify every fucking thing. You gotta dummy it down like you're teaching it to fucking 9-year-olds with Down syndrome.
It's fair. Yeah, it's a fair comparison.
And you gotta fucking hammer it into their head over and over and over and over. To answer your question, actually, probably the biggest problem that I've dealt with, I have an abrasive personality. So the generation of people that are working labor positions now, I don't know how else to put it, but they're fucking soft. They're really soft. So you can't critique their work too much you have to give. What my mentor taught me is that for every negative criticism that you're going to give somebody during training, you have to give them 3 positive strokes. So that becomes really taxing on you and really stressful during the day when you're trying to teach somebody how to do a task and you have to fucking baby them and constantly move their emotions and feelings and.
It's a soft generation right now.
Soft.
The workforce is like
it's
baby
really
shit.
soft, bro.
You know what I mean, dude? It's baby shit.
We've got a really good team right now, so I'm super grateful. I've got an all-star team this year. I really think that this year is going to be one for the fucking books, man.
I do too, man. I got an all-star team as well. this year going into it.
Is John Bon Jovi?
John, what are you, fucking gay, Mark?
Are you mounting that? That's the perfect height for you to have a hole in the
I'm surprised there's not a hole where the mouth goes on that.
No, it's not in the mouth. He's holding it from behind.
I got that ready. I got
He's like, peekaboo.
Yee! Dude. Well, I can tell you this, man. I do not envy anyone with a bunch of employees, or I don't envy any of that at all. Just hearing you talking about it makes me want to fucking.
Right.
Yeah.
They got the headaches and the stress and all that. It's just my cousin
maybe
does
one.
this.
Yeah, maybe one or
he
two
runs
guys.
25 landscape crews and he runs 25 landscape crews down in Florida, and it's just heart attack every week. And I'm just like, I don't want that life. I don't think so.
I try to look at it like this. It's temporary. I can either my back for the rest of my life and make great money. You know, I know that by myself on a truck, I could probably gross around $300,000 a year, working 5 days a week. But if anything happens to me, I'm fucked.
Right.
The burnout is real. You guys know that shit. The money's phenomenal. You're hungry. You'll work fucking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Right.
6 months shit though, man, you look forward to that fucking rain day or that snow day, you know?
I can tell you this right now. You know, you could also be in the position, like I know a guy that's been running a business here locally, big window cleaning company for a lot of years, and he's an older gentleman, and he got sick during all this shit, and his business has gone absolutely in the fucking toilet. And he had people in place, you know, so the moral of the story is either, no matter what you're doing, you got to have the right people around you. You know what I mean? Because if you got scumbags around you, it's not going to work either. Anyway,
there's a sweet spot, man. There's a sweet spot in there, and I think for me, looking at like most of the market, if you do residential window cleaning, the sweet spot is like 4 guys, 1 guy in the office, and 2 people selling. To me, that's the sweet spot where like you get the most return for your money. You can go 8, 12, 15. I mean, you can go out that way, but like to me, your best return, the easiest way to manage is like 4 guys, maybe 5 in the field, and like 2 guys selling and 1 guy like handling the office shit.
How many on a truck, Seth?
What are you and fucking KD blowing each other? You guys having a conversation on the side? Jesus Christ! Why don't you? Mark, I love you. Jesus.
No, I agree with you. I think that if you build your company around mostly residential, there's a good sweet spot. You know, especially for your profit margin and your headaches.
Yeah.
You can keep it to where you get things running really smoothly and very well oiled. Everybody knows each other and is comfortable with each other's work style as well as their own personal behavior and habits. Because, you know, you spend a lot of time in a truck with somebody, you have to be able to tolerate one another.
Right.
You know?
Oh, man. Oh, me and Joey's getting on each ot's nerves this week, boy.
Me and Elena are going to be working together starting at the beginning of the month in May. My daughter, you know, her school's going to be finished, so she's probably going to fucking hate my guts by the end of the summer. She's going to hate my guts.
Dude, Joey's.
Are you drinking a Bud Light seltzer?
No, Corona seltzer.
You
correct.
Piece of shit.
Dude, I already drank my vodka drink. What do you want me to do?
Oh my God. You got to switch to like diet beer, like Michelob Ultra or something. You cannot be drinking seltzers around me, dude.
Listen, just drink a Bud Light.
I'm trying to get a girlish figure.
Dude, no. Dude, no. Dude, no. I've lost all respect. All respect for
calories.
no man from Connecticut drinks fucking seltzers, man. And you're drinking them.
Listen, Seth, the girlish figure, what about you trying to grow your tits out or something?
No, I'm trying to get them smaller, actually.
Oh, okay.
They're large right now. They need to be smaller than they
Listen,
are.
I'm trying to get rid of the titties.
Dude, I'm trying to get rid of my man.
I'm trying to get rid of the titties too, man.
Dude, it's an uncomfortable feeling when you see a picture of yourself and you're like, those are C cups. Those are C cups.
Yeah. Instead of a 14, 16 dress size, I'm shooting for like a 10 or a 12. You know what I mean? I'm trying to
slim it up.
make moves.
Is it you that builds the water-fed systems, Mark?
Mark does.
Mark's fucking lagging. His fucking internet's barely working.
Skids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No, my internet's kicking ass. I'm watching. Yeah.
How's that?
I build
Mark, your internet's really bad.
Another one takes leaving to get one.
Mark, your internet is really bad.
Really?
Yes. It may be the worst I've ever seen it. You look like you're fucking like a ghost.
You want me to reboot?
You want me to reboot?
2008 YouTube.
Why don't you turn off? I know you're watching. I know you're watching fucking King of the Hill on the other computer. Why don't you turn that off? Look at it.
That's going to make a difference.
I don't think that's gonna make it. What do you got? I mean, what's happening?
3-second delay and everything.
His son's playing video.
Your son's in there getting lag spiked right now. Somebody's using a lag switch on Call of Duty.
Yeah, he's got.
Tell your son to quit fucking spiking the fucking shit.
So tell me a little bit about all your guys' business models. Do you guys have employees? Did you guys choose to stay solo operators? And why?
Do you guys want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Make that bitch go first. Make that bitch go first.
Big dick, goes first.
No,
why I go first? I got
right.
Don't have the big dick.
Well, you already went first because you're the guest. That's what makes sense. It had nothing to do with your dick. I mean, Tim and Seth might have been thinking about your dick, but me and Mark weren't. I can assure you of that. For me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just my experience with fucking window cleaning, but my experience framing, on framing crews and shit. People fucking suck, and I hate relying on people. You know what I mean? That's really essentially what it is. I have hired summer help, 1099 summer help. You know what I mean? Whoever's fucking shit is running in the background, stop it, Mark. Fucking juvenile delinquent.
Listen. I'm diagnosing my problem.
I had to call Kate. I'm texting Kate to get her in here to fix my I had to text Kate to get my wife in here to fix my internet.
If you
see, I told you he had to call somebody. But anyways, just people fucking suck, man. And I have 1099 people in the past in seasons where I'm fucking swamped, and like when I took on all those McDonald's and then all the Wendy's and then all the Subways and then the fucking, the Chick-fil-A's, and they just started falling in. I just like, man, where's all this work coming from? I had to do something. There's no way I could keep up. So I do a lot of Windows, period. I'm a Windows guy. Just commercial, residential, fucking spaceships, fucking whatever. Unless it's like, your car windows. I don't do car windows, so don't fucking ask me when you see me out. I don't clean glasses. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that shit. But if it's glass and you can look through it, I'm cleaning that shit. Give me a call. That's my thing. What's that?
Shower doors.
I mean, I've gotten more into shit like shower doors and stuff after working with Mark and learning some of the glass restoration. I've got my polisher. I have just a little bit of spray left, and I've done about 4 or 5 shower doors already this spring, which is I've never done that before. So
you want a return customer? Throw in the free master bedroom mirror cleaning.
Oh, I do every
mirror cleaning. Every time.
I do. Every time I see a big bathroom mirror, I clean it. I can't help myself.
I do everybody's
I pull
mirrors.
their unmentionables.
I pull
their unmentionables away from unless there are some of those bathrooms that got like a dildo laying on the fucking thing or something like that. I'm not trying to fuck around with none of that.
GJ, do you do it?
I actively involve them.
They know you cleaned it.
Go ahead and say that again.
I never put it back.
I never slide anything back. I never slide anything back, and this is why. Because normally their fucking toothbrush is sitting next to the fucking mirror. And you're like, man, I don't want them to think that I washed their fucking mirror and then just put dirty mirror water all over the fucking toothbrush. Because that would drive me nuts. So I pull everything out and leave it that way. And then when I see them or go downstairs or whatever, I'm just like, hey, I just want to let you know I did your bathroom mirror for you. And they're always like, oh, thanks. You know, it always looks like shit. You know what I mean? So you just got to be really careful. That's all.
I actively involve them and let
What's
them.
up, Chris?
I tell them, hey, if you pull everything out from your mirror, I'll go ahead and do your mirror for you.
Yeah.
And that way they already know I got
That's another
it.
way.
And then I ain't touching no nasty shit either.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Good way to let them know too. You know,
Right.
I think it's do something like that to let make the customer aware that you did it. You know.
Right.
Well, it's also like a vibe thing too. If I got a good vibe from you when I come in to your house, I'm gonna do a little extra to keep you in my fucking repertoire. But if you're kind of a cunt, I'm banging them shits out and I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dropping my load off and I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be a canute, dude. You can't be a canute.
Yeah, you can't. Cannot be a canute. That's for sure.
So, Tim, how do you run your shit?
Leah does. I just go clean windows. That's it.
Residential, commercial, you do a mix.
I'm all residential. I'm a really love the cookie cutter type residentials. The 35 to 50
100% gay for Bon Jovi.
Yes, I love Bon Jovi.
Gay for Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy though, you know. So, but I've been doing this a really long time. We got into residential about 7 years ago. And we just haven't looked back. We built on Angie's List. We built up to about 11 people we had working for us. And it just wasn't my thing, man. I got sick of managing the show. So we scaled down. Now it's basically just me and Joey and Leah. And Joey breaks off next week and we run 2 trucks.
Yeah, I have a child that's interested, that wants to do it. Yeah. And to me, that makes the most sense. I know Mark on several occasions has told me, he's like, man, I really envy you in that instance. You know what I mean? Because my kids don't give a shit about what I'm doing.
Yeah, they don't want nothing.
They don't want anything to do with it. And my daughter, and it's probably different for me because my daughter's younger. She sees the social media side of things. She sees me doing what I'm doing, and that maybe puts a little more of a shine on it than maybe Mark. Yeah. It's like, here I am in my jorts and my hiking boots. I
come home every day dirty like a grumpy old man, and they don't want no part of it.
Right.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like, here I am in my jorts and my hiking boots. I think that's what it is, dude. They're like, I don't want to be a big fucking nerd my whole life. Only thing cool my dad has ever done is marry my mom. That's the only thing. That's what JT's saying.
JT's life because Mark fucking goes out and cleans Whole Foods.
Yeah, Mark and I.
Twice a week.
Isn't it weird? It just dawned on me.
Whole Foods every week?
Yes.
Twice a week.
Yes.
Monday they get a full cleaning, and Friday they get a touch-up cleaning, which is doors and entryways.
It's always fun talking. It's always fun talking to Mark on the phone when he's at Whole Foods and some fucking moron asks a dumb shit question. You got to hear Mark fucking stumble his way through being nice.
He is the most insular man I've ever heard. He called me while doing like a restoration. He's like,
yes.
Yeah, okay, buddy. He was so dismissive. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm on the phone. Can you fuck off? This man in the background.
A lot of grass right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mark. That's fine.
You hear that, Troy? That's what you got to look forward to, buddy. Do it for almost 30 years. You'll be the same way.
Oh, yeah.
No, that guy didn't even sound mad. He was just like, all right, just let me know when you can talk. He's
That's because this motherfucker is the Wizard of Glass. And when you get somebody that can fix shit, you know what I mean? You suck them off. You know what I mean? That's it in a nutshell, man. That's it in a nutshell, dude. If you're good at what you do, people will treat you with the utmost respect, even if you do clean fucking glass. If you're punctual and you do a good fucking job and do what you say you're going to do every single time, whether you're spraying bleach or cleaning glass or fucking the President of the United States of America, as long as you do what you say you're going to do, people will respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Just be good at what you do.
We scaled so fast for that exact fucking reason. We under-promised and over-delivered on everything that we did. We were fucking punctual. We were on time. We respected the customer's time like it was our own. And we treat every single job that we do like it's the only fucking job we have.
That's the way to do it.
I beat that into my guys' heads every single day. I don't care if you have to reschedule your last 3 fucking appointments. If that job takes longer to get it done the right way, that job takes longer to get it done the right way.
Because you're going to have to go back and do it anyway.
Yeah, because we pay commission and they know the callbacks they don't get paid for. So we've got a really good system. It's really helped us to systemize things and document everything.
Oh shit, he's using his fucking hands, bro!
I like that is like speaking 101 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we really did. We documented everything from the very beginning. My wife puts it into a really nice, she makes it look fucking pretty and organized. I just get it out of my head as I've done it, and as I go, I'll find things that'll shave time off, find things that'll make the customer happier, find things that'll prevent callbacks. Like, I'll give you an example. We do a walkthrough before we leave the house. So we weren't having the customer do a walkthrough with us, and our callbacks were around 25%. So what we started doing is I make the guys keep their tool belt on. Don't take the tools off, because then the customer gets the impression he's in a hurry. Even if I see a little smudge, I'm not going to make him pull the ladder back out. But when the office calls to do that follow-up call, they always say it because the technician's not right in front of them,
Uh-oh.
So
you have technicians
keeping their tool belt on when they do a walkthrough with the customer. It cut our callbacks fucking down to nothing, man.
Right.
25% is a lot of callbacks.
Mark.
That's a lot.
Mark. He has fucking technicians, dude.
My last callback.
Yeah.
He's got technicians.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's Mark's pet peeve is technicians.
I'm not bragging, but
what are you bragging about?
By heart, I was using a hypothetical number.
We just don't get callbacks. I mean, we just don't get them. Ooh. I guess maybe it's because we're.
Tim's like, hey, I don't get callbacks.
We just don't get them, man.
That's because we're better than you and stuff.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tim. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't ever get callbacks either.
I know. I just don't.
I even offer people all the time, if there's anything wrong, just give me a call. I'll come fix it for you. They're like, thanks. And they never hear a word. Never.
Yeah. Well, when it was me in the field, it was rare as fuck too. But when you've got 12 different people performing the same task, it happens.
Right. Oh, yeah.
They don't have that same owner.
Yeah, no one's ever going to give a fuck like you do. It's just all there is to that.
You miss a garage window. You miss a fucking weird basement window that you didn't know.
You accidentally pull your 9mm and shoot somebody instead of tasing them. You have a bad fucking day. Fucking stupid bitch. That's why women shouldn't be serving as police officers. Sorry, not sorry. I said it. Sorry, not sorry.
Said what you said, dude.
I think the whole fucking thing is a false flag, to be
honest. Oh my God!
There goes the YouTubes.
There goes the 2 tubes. We just lost 2 tubes.
There goes Mark enjoying what you have to say.
Yeah.
You know it is. We all know it is. The same old.
Well, dude, I could tell you this though. I mean, for real though. I mean, that she fucked up there, man. She fucked up. False flag or not.
Yeah.
You're fucking yum. Your gun's on the right of you, and her taser's on the left. She pulled her gun and shot him. How do you do that? Man, they just got done burning that motherfucker down. You want them to burn it down again?
On purpose.
On purpose?
Like a callback, brother. Sometimes you have a callback.
Yeah, sometimes you got a callback.
Sometimes you miss the basement window.
It all happened in the same fucking place at the same fucking time that other cocksucker's trial's going on. I don't care who. I've never seen a cop stupid enough to fucking kneel on someone's neck for 8 fucking minutes on camera.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I will give you that. I'll give you that. There's some questionable things happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I'm just as big a conspiracy nut as anybody. You know what I mean? But, I mean, the end game here is what? Because going door to door for people's guns ain't gonna work good. It's just not going to work good.
Well, that has nothing to do with like what happened.
Maybe anarchy.
But that has nothing to do with what's happened, but it's putting that gun trigger in people's head. You know what I mean? It's like, see, look, even a trained police officer doesn't even know what she's doing. Only criminals and rapists are allowed to have guns and know how to use them, right?
I think that or the forced vaccination are going to be the ones that break the camel's back.
You ain't forcing shit on me, bruh. Fuck that.
What really makes Americans fucking wake the fuck back up, hopefully.
They're going to be like, you can't have a vaccination to go watch football or go to a concert. And I'm going to be like, well, I ain't doing it then.
What private businesses are doing, because they'll get sued out of their fucking minds if they let someone in that's not vaccinated and then, like, people get COVID. I get private business doing it. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same
are you gonna vaccinate? Are you and all your whole crew vaccinating?
I'm already vaccinated.
What a piece of shit! I'm already vaccinated. I got my passport.
No,
I suck all the government cock.
I don't give a fuck if nobody else gets vaccinated. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I don't like if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's your choice. I chose to get vaccinated.
It's not gonna be a choice, bro.
What'd you say?
I'm not gonna be that dude who shows up like, did you get vaccinated? Did you do this shit?
Wait a minute. What did you just say? You say you got some insider information?
No, I asked.
You've got a girl that works in the medical field, so you got the real vaccination. You didn't get the Johnson & Johnson's fucking give you a blood clot and die vaccination.
Why would they stop that? Why would they stop that shot for that? 6 women.
Out of 7 million. Out of 7 million.
Yeah, I mean, but also at the same point in time, it's everyone has their own opinion about it, their own feeling about it, and you should do whatever you personally feel like you should do.
That's like going.
I don't care if someone gets vaccinated or not.
No,
I don't.
It's Johnson & Johnson getting punished for something. That's what it is. This is all politics.
Up on their delivery too.
It's all politics right now.
It's all politics, dude.
Is that true?
What?
I heard that the Johnson & Johnson was the only one that didn't have that modified RNA in it.
Yes, you're correct.
mRNA. Yeah, it's the only one. Yeah.
Maybe that's why they pulled it, because that's what they're trying to give everybody. They're trying to modify everybody's fucking DNA.
Whoa, bro! They're trying to turn this into fucking aliens, bro.
Yeah. See, I'm into all aspects. I'm into whatever you want to do. Mark, if he doesn't get vaccinated, I'll still give you a hug when I see you.
I hope so.
Seth.
A reach around?
Seth.
Yeah. You're small enough I could hug you and like reach underneath if I felt like it.
You could probably reach down the back and tickle his nuts. He's so small.
They're just causing more cancer patients for the future, man, for all these hospitals they're building. That's all they're doing. It's going to be we're going to have so much cancer in the future because of this shit.
We have so much cancer now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's going to be so
my dad had cancer. My aunt has it now. She's going to have a double mastectomy.
They're going to, this shit's just, everything causes cancer. They're just shooting this shit in you. And we don't even know what the fuck it's going to do.
If you go outside, you get cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Life's cancer.
Dude, that's the scariest thing.
Listen, I don't know if you could hear it, but Troy's trying to talk and I hear nothing.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Sorry, Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of microphone are you using?
I know you got about 15 minutes. Go ahead.
All I said, maybe they'll fucking flip a switch one day and everybody who got that vaccine is just going to fall over. Who fucking knows, man?
Oh, man, I hope it's not Seth.
It just don't make
all over like fucking like have some bagpipes at my fucking funeral and come drink some beers. Like we'll be good.
Damn.
Dude, I smoke cigarettes every day. Like,
dude, I smoke cigarettes and dicks every day.
I smoke a dick at least once a week. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, bro? I'll be all up on them peach fudge siggles. Yeah, this podcast is going great. Mark's fucking completely checked out.
I'm just listening because there's so many people talking at the same time.
There's so many people talking at the same time. I'll chime in. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like it when people talk over each other. Y'all motherfuckers be doing it all the time, man. We all do it. We've been doing this almost 3 years.
Troy's the first guest on the podcast that opens his mouth and nothing comes out. Nothing. I can't hear a word he's saying because he gets drowned out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know, this is a Troy Glandon podcast.
Well,
we need to get more information.
Well, then it's you and Troy's turn. You and Troy start talking, and the three of us will sit here and listen to you guys.
Look.
Go ahead, Mark.
So, Troy, where do you see your company going over the next 10 years?
There you go, Mark. That's the host I know.
Yeah.
No, we'd like to franchise out, honestly.
Franchise? What are you, fucking McDonald's, brother?
Yeah.
Our business,
brother.
And yeah, we're gonna open up another location this year, and once we can prove that prototype, we're gonna go full steam ahead. I want to leave a legacy for my kids.
Well, there you go.
I want to leave my kids like a couple silver dollars and you know, something, you know, cool.
My
like
kids are getting a fuck ton of orange towels and a bucket.
Yeah. A couple Squeegee Live shirts, they should be good.
Yeah. Mark, it's a Chinese food restaurant bucket.
Yeah.
Listen. So I went on the WCR website the other night, and I ended up doing an order, and I completely didn't get anything I needed. Right.
Did you get any Squeegee Live towels?
Fucking none.
Piece of shit.
Fucking none.
Fuck you.
Fucking none.
Fuck Tim. What a putz.
I bought buckets.
From what I understand, those things are selling like fucking hotcakes, bro.
Yeah, I got to do an order because I forgot a bunch of shit because I just started. I bought like a couple dozen Black Diamond rubbers and shit, but there's some other shit. I need a silencer, so I'm gonna order one.
I just got my new one yesterday, man.
If you want, do you seriously want it? Because I'll send it to you if you want it. Because before you were like, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that.
Listen to me.
What?
At least let me borrow it or something, because this gunslinger I got, it is literally splashing everywhere.
I'll send it to you.
Everywhere I go, it's splashing.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you Friday. I'll send it to you. No, or I'm sorry, Saturday. I'll send it to you. Or no,
I'll buy it off you.
No, not Saturday. Probably Monday. Probably be the best because I got to take my fucking dad to a bunch of doctor's appointments Friday. So I'll do it Monday. How's that? I'll send it out to you Monday. Fucking.
I'll just come up and meet you or something. We'll just
you ain't never gonna get it because you ain't never coming up here, bruh. You didn't even come to my birthday party. Mark flew here from fucking Florida and cooked all the fucking food. You live 2.5 hours away and couldn't even show up, you piece of shit.
When's your next birthday?
June the 1st.
June the 1st? So let's do something in.
What are we gonna do? You know, wine me, dine me, possibly 69 me like you do your Bon Jovi picture? Because if that's the case, I'm totally down.
I mean, I guess.
My cousin's almost got me talked into that flying's okay, man. And I might just go down and see Mark this winter, I'm thinking.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yep, I think maybe me and...
I'm flying Friday.
Oh, are you? Big time, man. Big time Tim Huber. Ooh, we're all really impressed, Tim. You go to Florida. Good for you.
Yeah.
I can't drive 2 hours to go see my buddy on his 40th birthday. My name's Tim. My name's Tim.
Short plastic. You know what I mean? It's a nightmare.
What?
Well, Tim had 2-story glass.
Oh yeah, that was a big job. That was a big job.
I had to take out a 24-foot ladder and put in some glass.
Man.
I even offered to come down and fucking help him do that job.
I know, Tim. You're never gonna let this down until you go see TJ and go.
I'm gonna go see. We got Cedar Point and shit this year.
I can promise you this. Tim will never live that down ever, even if he comes up here tomorrow, because I went and visited him first, and I gave him fucking poles and everything. This motherfucker's a total scumbag, that Tim.
Who's turning 40 this year?
Huh?
Turning 40.
Oh, I already turned 40. I'll be
40.
I'll be 42. I'll be 42 in June.
I turned 40 this year.
All right.
Turn 37.
I turned 37.
I needed a minute to figure out.
Mark's like 76, fucking old fat piece of shit.
That's right.
Yo,
That's right.
Yo, fucking old stovepipe.
59 years old.
67.
67.
He's at his
2 years past my retirement.
How old are you, Mark? 55? 54?
I'm 54.
54, that's what I thought.
Good.
Still a young buck.
Yeah, he's still a young buck. He's still full of jizz and shit.
I'm like an old Buick. I start up, I sit at the edge of the bed and wonder what's gonna hurt as soon as I gotta warm up.
So yeah, I even got. They're still in here from the party.
Nice.
46, Tim. You're not that old.
Yeah. I just turned 46.
You're fucking old, but you're not that old.
I'm that old. 75.
75, good age.
Yeah.
What up, Lakeview window cleaning? What up? 40 white.
40. I feel it now. Definitely fucking feel
Dude,
it.
I feel it now too. Fucking, it sucks.
Yo, shut up. Fucking bitch.
My wife turns 40 this year.
Oh,
She'll be
yeah?
40 in October. Yeah. He's
Look at
getting
you
old.
marrying young.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same.
Yeah.
I'll be old.
I've never had sex with a 40-year-old before. So this is going to be interesting.
I'd rather bang 2 20-year-olds, but no thanks.
I'll take that up with Leah, see what she says.
I don't know what
If she
happened.
says me too, we might be in trouble, you know?
There you go. Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Troy, what are you going to do for your 40th, man?
Work.
Yeah, no party?
No, man, I don't fucking drink anymore. Just another fucking day, dude, honestly. I have a 19 or 20-month-old daughter, so
Oh, that's awesome.
that's the fucking fun right there, dude. I get so enjoyment just being around her, dude. She's so fucking cool. I actually got her a little custom pacifier. It's got our company logo on it.
That's awesome.
Branding.
Always branding. That's like Josh of the window cleaner shit.
Dude.
He can't stop, even if he wanted to.
He does it amazingly, though. He does it everywhere, too. Like,
Josh?
I feel
gonna
like
take
his underwear is
yeah.
branded.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I think his old lady does have some fucking, this dude said.
They make them. Guys.
We should get some.
I don't know who this guy is. High Rise said you look like you smoked a rock, though. Maybe he just skinny, motherfucker.
Oh, man, you can just
You, yeah. I don't think he looks like he smokes the rock.
So
you work outside for a living.
then I'll break your fucking jaw.
Yeah!
That's what we need. That's what we need. We need
Yeah! Kids are awesome,
I'm
man.
having every fucking year.
Yeah, that's a true statement. Lakeview window cleaning. Kids do rule.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, life is not nowhere near as fucking cool without the kids, man. The kids are so much fucking fun, dude. My daughters, my son, that's what makes everything worth it. They're just the best, man. They're the best, dude.
So I'm living a lie over here? Goddamn.
Having kids ain't for everybody, you know what I mean? But if you want kids, once you have them, you'll be like, man, I should have done this a lot sooner.
No, I'm gonna make them, but like I'm gonna have gray ass hair. Being like, oh, like, how old's your kid? I'm like, first grade. What's up?
Hey man, I was squirting out babies when I was.
Is Grandpa coming to get you today?
Yeah.
Is that your grandfather? And they're like, hey, what's up?
Hey,
kid?
Dad, let's throw the ball. All right, move my chair out there in the yard. Now throw it to you.
100%.
Hey,
Like,
hey, man, I was
over. We're done. Yeah,
I was 39 when Benny was born, so that's my youngest.
I wonder who that dude is. Who is the high rise guy?
Right.
High rise.
Well, I mean, it's easy. It's easier as you get older to be. I mean, you got a lot less or a lot more patience, and you know what I mean.
I'm definitely more relaxed now. I feel like I would be more relaxed.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not
Seth,
sure.
I think you got it right. You got to be able to take care of yourself, first, and then you take care of kids. If you sit there and say to yourself, and you're well established in business, my issue is because I had kids shortly after I started my business, and I was like, I don't know if I can afford a kid. And someone told me, if you wait till you feel you can afford a kid, you're never going to have one.
Right.
You have to learn to do without, you know. So that's what I did. And my kids slowed me down, though, because when I had Scott, I was working 6 and 7 days a week consistently. And that's when I started to realize it's time. I'm going to miss my kid growing up. So it's time to put someone on the payroll, nut up, make the payroll, do it the right way.
Yeah, but you also have great guys, though. I know, like, Troy asked a question and we worked back around to it. I don't think we got to you, Mark, but you're in a similar situation as me where
we never got
lean, but you have guys who can work independently.
I have Mike has been with me almost 16 years, okay? And Mark has been with me for 15 years. Those are the high-rise guys, okay? Here's a for instance, and they get very well taken care of. People see those two work together, and they don't need to talk. They literally can communicate, especially on a building. But like, for instance, Mark he's the younger one. He's, I believe, 34, just had his first child. There was some complications, but they knew when she gave birth, they were going to have to do a procedure on the baby. So he's been out for 10 days. And a matter of fact, he called me and he said, hey, man, everything's good. We're going home. The baby's fine. And I'm like, thank God, you know, just keep in touch. Let me know if you need anything. And he goes, I just called to thank you. I said, thank me for what? He says, because I haven't missed a day of pay. You know, and I've been out almost 3 weeks. And I said, I don't even think about it. I don't even tell the bookkeeper.
That's the man
just
right there.
take care of what you have to. Yes.
That is what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
I just had my guy.
Yeah.
So we have like day off request forms. I don't know why we have them because no one requests a day off. But Craig just took his first day off in 3 years and then felt bad about it. I'm like, why? He's like, well, I want to take my wife to this new restaurant that's open. And he started acting all weird. I'm like, dude, I don't care. You haven't taken a day off in 3 years. Like, go for it. Like,
look,
go for it. Go for it, kid.
Yeah, I figured like this.
Kids, have a good fucking time, guy.
As a small industry, honestly, no matter what revenue you have, you don't have a lot to offer someone, okay, for a job, right? Like, I look around now and go, why would someone come into work for me not knowing anything about window cleaning for 12, 13, or 14 bucks an hour when they can go drive an Amazon van for 15 or 16 with the potential for full benefits and to get inside the warehouse and make 25 bucks an hour? Who wants to carry a bucket? But what I do offer them is the freedom of the schedule. Yeah. And we have they sign a handbook and they work for me. I haven't handed one of those out in so long because my guys are still here. But they get, after the first year, 7 personal days off paid. They get every major holiday off paid, and they get a week's vacation. I don't even keep track of that. We don't have vacation request forms. You know, like I said, Mark's been out over 3 weeks. I don't even look. I don't even think about it. The only thing that happens is Mike and I and Ed have to struggle further to make the month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But everybody's splitting it up, and we're just doing what we have to do.
Right. Well, you're willing to do extra when you know that guy for 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a different ball game. Like, when I think it speaks volumes to Mark. I mean, I'm going to blow Mark for a minute here. So
I'm going to stand up.
But if you have a guy for
don't need to.
years, you're doing something fucking right. You know what I mean? Like, you are. I mean, who works for somebody for 15 years anymore?
I've never worked for anybody for 15 years. Yeah.
I mean,
Jay Camaro says you're doing it wrong, Mark.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Jay Camaro can suck a fat fucking dick if that's what he thinks. Because if you have someone for 15 years and 16 years, you're doing something correct.
Look, every market is going to be different. If I can get, let's just say hypothetically for numbers, if I can get $50 an hour earned from an employee, I can pay him 25. I can pay him $20 an hour. Okay, but until he reaches a point where he's productive and profitable, there has to be a balance. There has to be, you have to, first of all, you don't want to start someone out at 50% of what their pay is eventually going to equal out to. You got to constantly build them. You got to constantly show them down the road. You got to constantly bait them into being, unless, like, all my guys are salary. We don't punch a clock. I don't micromanage them. If it's raining and they go home and they worked only 2 hours, they get paid for a full day. They are expected to get their work done. That's it. Because if I got to go babysit them, then I don't need them.
A High Rise wants to know, he wants to know if you still do chair work.
Me personally, no. It's probably been about 3 years since I've...
Would you if you had to?
Yeah. I still know how to do it. I would do, truthfully, when you get above the 20-story, I don't think I'd do that one anymore. But 6, 8, 10, I would have no issue with, But chair work is something, in my opinion, that you got to do almost every day. No matter who you are, you could lose your nerve or lose
Jay Camaro. I will do whatever the fuck I want on this podcast. You want to know why? Because it belongs to me. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Okay? So, there's that. Now that we got that all cleared up, go get your fucking haircut and shut the fuck up talking to me.
So, Troy, how many guys do you have window cleaning? How many guys do you have, like, power washing or pressure cleaning?
Killed my power washing, man. My power washing is 95% commercial. So we did a lot of restaurants, and hotels, and schools, and fucking hospitals. They cut that shit out fucking last February and March, man, and probably only 15% of it's returned. So right now, I'm my only pressure washing employee.
Yeah.
I pull a lot of double duties. I'll fucking manage operations all day long, do estimates, and then go run the few accounts we still have. I think we've got around 15 or 16 monthly accounts, and then we've got 20 quarterly accounts that we still do. But we get a lot of specialty jobs, a lot of efflorescence and calcium removal, shit like that. So I'll bring some of my window guys with me when I need fucking hose pullers or someone to spray sauce on walls, We've got a really good team. So the guys don't mind filling in wherever their needs at.
That's cool.
So what made you go commercial over residential? Was there less of a need residential, or did you just think like commercial was like income every month?
Pressure washing in Colorado, there's just no market for it residentially. You get the occasional driveway cleaning, but humidity is so low here. Soft washing it's unheard of. Cleaning houses is really unheard of. Shit like that. You get the decks and fences once in a while, but that's not profitable for us. So we stayed away from that. And what I found that was reoccurring and that we could hit was commercial with the pressure washing. Window cleaning, we're balanced. We're probably 60-40 residential commercial, 60% residential. We only have 1 day a month that we do root work. One truck, 1 day a month. I just never built a roof. I never got into it. There's like 4 or 5 fish locations in my direct market, so I can't fucking work for those. I can't clean glass for 25 cents a pane, 50 cents for both sides. I can't. There's no fucking.
What?
And they have no minimum. They have $5 jobs. They have fucking $6 jobs.
Fuck you. Eat a whole bag of dicks. That ain't never happening.
$5 anything should get the fuck out of here.
If some dude was rolling around my town charging 50 cents for 2 sides of glass, I'd beat his ass. I'd beat him up. I'd beat that fucking guy up. I would beat that guy up. I would lose my fucking mind. I would lose my mind. I would pull him out that fucking van and beat the shit out of him. I mean that. Because at that point, fuck it, right?
Bro, they keep it at about $2 a side here now. I mean,
I won't stand for that either.
That's what we do with root. It's $1 per pane per side.
Fuck you guys. $100 an hour. Go blow me.
Dictates everything, man.
Yeah, I'm $2. I'm at least the $2.
$100 an hour. I don't get out of my truck unless I'm making $100.
We also have a $50 minimum too for our commercial. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter if you've got 4 pieces of glass or fucking 25 pieces. It's going to be that $50 minimum.
Right.
But we actually got into commercial on accident. We kind
You
of
got
fell
one more.
into it.
Hey, Jay Camaro, you got one more comment, and I'm blocking you. You got one more stupid fucking comment, and then I'm blocking you. You Ronald McDonald looking like motherfucker. Shut your fucking mouth. You Ronald McDonald looking motherfucker. You look like Colonel Sanders and Ronald McDonald had a baby and then fucking peed on it, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Jay Camaro, he just a fucking rag fucking window cleaning fucking cunt.
Since 2018. He's been on my block list. Bro, I'm at the
I try to
point
give
now,
him, yeah.
I just fucking
I try to give him, I try to let him go, but he just won't ever shut. Just, if you ain't adding, don't try to correct nobody on here. Just shut the fuck up. Shut up. Everything you talk about live on fucking Facebook, your dad told you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know fucking nothing. Shut the fuck up. You can't even clean a window, bro. Don't tell nobody on here what to do. There are videos on the internet of you not knowing how to clean windows right. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's it. One more stupid fucking comment, I'm just gonna ban you, and then you're not gonna be able to watch no more. And you come back on your nerd account, I'm gonna fucking ban you on that one too. I'll ban your fucking IP address. Go fuck yourself. Continue.
Yeah, I see there's a lot of the bullshit in these groups, and it's fucking fun to fuck around once in a while, but
after a while, it's just
I try to use these groups to help.
Yeah.
To get,
Well, I like to have fun. You know what I mean? And that's our thing. We like to have fun. I mean, if somebody, my messenger, I had 4 people today contact me through Messenger asking me questions. I have no problem. Somebody comes to me and is like, hey, man, how do you do this? Or what do you think about that? Or, hey, do you think you can, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And but for the most part, we're here for shits and giggles. And I'm not going to have some fucking 12-year-old dude get on here that's fucking cleaning windows for his fucking dad that's done a couple of estimates on Facebook Live tell me what the fuck we're doing wrong. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Man, he's gonna teach you the mirror something. The mirror. What's it called? The mirror what?
The mirror technique.
Yes, the technique.
I don't care your technique or whatever, but this is all our personal time.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid to fucking do this. I do this because it's fun, and I hope somebody.
You're not getting paid?
From this.
Yes, that's all right, Keith. Okay.
I'm getting paid.
Say anything.
I'm getting paid.
I'm definitely not getting paid for this, but you know what? I enjoy talking to all you guys, and the shit that annoys me, I'm like, this is personal time. I could be doing something else. I'm giving my time to other people to enjoy themselves. And Jay Camaro's over here going, I'm going to do a live every fucking 12 seconds, and I got no knowledge out of it. It sucks. And nobody watches it.
You know what I'm saying? It just.
What the fuck are we doing, dude?
Yeah, I mean, there are a few dudes that are like, "Oh, Jay, you're so inspirational," and that's cool, and I'm not hating on them dudes, but just don't come on here trying to seriously. And I'm not being an asshole, and I'm not just saying this. There's 4 dudes that do this podcast every week. There's literally over, if you add it all together, literally over 100 years of window cleaning experience here. Shut the fuck up, Jay. Just shut up. Just watch the show and just chill, bro. And we're good. Don't get on here telling nobody how they should be doing anything. Shut the fuck up and just enjoy yourself. And we can coexist.
That goes back to the questions we were all describing our business models. From what I can see, each one of our business models is working pretty fucking good for each of us.
Yeah.
Well, let me
everything's different for everybody. The way Jay does shit with the rags and all that shit like that, that works for him, and he's doing really good. Great.
Right.
His dad's business is kicking fucking ass. Good for you, man. Just roll with that and be a part of the community. Don't run around trying to tell everybody that knows more than you how to do shit, because you don't know.
Be humble.
Yeah.
Be a little
Hey, bro, just so you know, Jay Camaro, 800 views on Facebook is like fucking, like seriously, bro. All they got to do is scroll past the video and stop for 2 seconds, and that counts as a view.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It's like 80.
fucking clown, dude.
Nah, man, like he loves this shit.
Yeah, and he watches our podcast every week with bated breath.
With balding ass hair. And nobody gives a fat fuck. If you clean a window with a rag, I don't give a fuck.
Hard body.
Nobody is going to copy your technique because it's slow, inefficient, and it fucking sucks.
I will tell you this.
What you do blows ball bag every day.
I will tell you this. Motherfucker started using that Unger 0 degree after they watched the Squeegee video. Believe that shit. Even Mark Tanner's old fucking ass started using one.
I did. I use it all the time now.
I must know what I'm doing.
Dude, he talks all the shit he watches every fucking week. Every week. Fucking left dirty nuts. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Yes, I didn't have to say any of that stuff.
I want to punch this kid in the face so fucking hard. Oh my god, I hate it.
Cullen kid. Him and that
Who?
I can't stand
Cullen?
it every week.
Cullen Gold, the Window Doctor PhD. I will not have you fucking besmirch the name.
No, I'll never besmirch Window.
They go fuck each other. They go TV bomb.
Listen, I will not have you. Hey, I'll have everyone know right now that Cullen Gold, the Window Doctor PhD, is coming on this podcast next week.
Uh-oh.
I'm interested in that podcast. It's gonna be a good one.
I'm tuning into that one for fucking
better. You better.
That's gonna be a good podcast. I have a straight up really good feeling that the Window Doctor PhD is gonna come on here and he's gonna disappoint a lot of people.
Well,
yeah, it's gonna be a lot better.
Everybody's gonna tune in here expecting Jay Camaro, and they're not gonna get that.
Yeah. No,
I think a raving lunatic. No, they're not going to get that.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Generation, they just get on here to just see themselves fucking.
Yes. And he just doing his thing, you know? He knows it pisses everybody off, and it just makes him want to do it more.
Yeah.
He's definitely new, but from the time his videos started to now, you can see he's learned a little bit.
Yeah, I don't get that vibe. I don't get that Jay Camaro cringy fucking vibe from this kid at all.
Dude, if you make fun of him online and you rip him, he's just kind of
he fires right back. He fires.
That's a good one.
He fires right back. He does fire right back.
I do
and it's usually funny.
That the fucking kid, he's about what he's about. Yep. He doesn't let anybody fucking deter him.
Right.
So. Jake Camaro, fucking clown. He's just a straight ass hat. Period. There's no excuse. You know?
I want to drive an hour and a half from my house and just beat a fat dude. Just beat a fat Pollock up.
Hey, my Aunt Jackie's a Pollock, sir, so I'll have you not say that again.
Hey, listen, I'm a Pollock too, but
racist.
Fucking racist Seth Byers.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, everybody wants to hear, Jason says, more conspiracies by Troy, please.
I'm into it.
Yo, listen, Troy is fucking next level.
Yeah,
Troy, listen, you can't come on this fucking podcast talking all that shit on Facebook about conspiracies like you do, and not at least give us the one that everyone should know. You know, the one Troy has to let you gotta know this, bro.
Bro. Seriously, I could go all day with that shit. I think everything we're living is fucking.
Still pissed said pick me up and we'll go to Connecticut for lunch. You guys having a lunch date in Connecticut, Seth? You and Still pissed?
No. So Mike's the kid who's out a little bit west of me that you hooked me up with on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
oh, okay.
Still Pissed.
Okay, yeah, he's a good dude, man. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's. We're working Saturday, so let's see how that goes. I think it will go smoothly. So
awesome.
Go well.
So are you ever going to get that video for me, or are you going to continue to blow guys?
So I already filmed it. I just have to figure out
how to blow guys.
Oh, I'm an idiot when it comes to phones, so I have to. It's too big of a file. I need to move it from a JPEG to a PDF so I can send it to you.
Okay. Apparently, Seth has no idea how to send a video at all.
Yeah.
What you need to do is get a Dropbox and Dropbox it to me.
So,
listen, Seth.
Or upload it to YouTube.
I'll walk you
through it. Upload it.
I'll walk you through it.
I thought Mark.
So
Hey, I
like
swear to
5
God, I
minutes of
thought
me
Mark was being
pulling
serious for a
triple
second.
tracks.
You know how many times I want to put a video on Voxer and it goes over 10 seconds so it won't load and I get fucking pissed?
Yeah, so that's what happened. I filmed like a 3-minute video for Mark. I made cleaning like 6/6 with triple tracks because Mark said he's never seen them.
No.
So I was like, all right, I'll show him how I do it. And then I was like, you have to turn this JPEG into a PDF. And I went, fuck
All
that.
you gotta do is, I mean,
I'd
I
be
did.
like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Dude, 6 over. Man, fuck that, dude.
I mean, that's like every day. Like, I fucking hate triple tracks, man. Like,
I fucking hate storm windows. Can we call them storm windows? Or we can call them triple tracks.
Well, like, yeah, I mean,
I mean, are we? Can I call them storm windows? Because I call them storm windows.
Triple tracks and storms are different, aren't they?
I don't think so. It's all fucking shitty to me.
There's triple tracks,
just
right?
have like triple tracks more commonly in the Northeast and Midwest, but some people just have
Triple tracks means all 3 panels move, like the screen and both sheets of glass. So there's 3 tracks for the storm to sit on. You can pull them apart. Am I right, Seth?
Because I
correct.
do storms that don't have triple tracks. There's only 2 track.
Oh.
I've actually never seen triple tracks in real life, but I've seen you guys post pictures of them and stuff.
Isn't triple tracks like just with the screen?
Yeah.
And the 2 storms?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you have 2 storms in a screen, they call them triple tracks.
Usually the here.
We call them storm windows, though. They're just storm windows.
Yeah, I mean, they're storm windows, but you also get, like, the ones where, like, you have the storm and the screen sits underneath it. And
Okay.
Then you have
Also, what's that? Is that a double track?
yeah, it's a double
Go
track.
fuck yourself. It's a fucking storm window, you cunt.
I mean, they're all storm windows,
You
but some
fucking
are-
trying to overcomplicate shit like an asshole.
All right, let's be honest,
Just
though.
call it storm.
No, let's be honest. You're being fucking.
I'd rather have the triple
You're being
track.
all Massachusetts right now. It's a fucking storm window,
No,
bro.
dude,
It's
listen,
triple
Ohio has the
tracks.
same shit I have.
Triple track.
What the fuck
I'll
is
take
that?
Massachusetts is the home of America, motherfucker.
How dare you? That is the home of America's team, the Patriots. Tom Brady. The
We
Babe.
had Tom Brady. Now Florida has him, so I mean, it sucks.
You guys are all fans still. Mark Tanner's wife's a fucking. Almost called Mark Tanner's wife his mom. I mean, I guess that really isn't a stretch. Storms start at $30 and some are $50. Yeah, I'm between $25 and $30 a window when it comes to storms. And people look at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
So at
she's
$30, how long does it take to do one full storm in, out, disassemble, reassemble?
He does a really good
10
job.
minutes?
I'd say 10 minutes. 10 to
10
15 minutes. It all depends.
Yeah, I mean, if they're real bad, 15 regular storms.
Because when I take them apart, if I take a storm apart, I blade every side. I blade, because if you're not blading a storm window, what are you doing? You're putting it back together, and then you got to take it all back apart.
I have a feeling me and TJ would work very well together because I'm of the same mindset.
Listen, if we're taking these fucking things apart,
That's
they're
great.
gonna be spotless. Because if I gotta take it back apart, I'm throwing a fucking rock through it.
Well, you gotta deal with the mold spores anyway.
Yeah.
You might as well just pop them off. Yeah.
Well, it's not even that. Is most people that call for triple tracks have neglected
just call them storms
for a long time. Usually, at least a couple years, and it's a pain in the ass. Especially where I am, the salt like corrodes the insides, and like even just getting it out is a pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it just sucks.
You're fucking. You get storm fingers.
Oh, dude, they're smushed right now.
What were you saying, Troy?
It's disgusting.
Around here, a lot of them, they're all different. Some of them fucking screw them into the frames. Some of them have inside, like, when we do storms, every one of them is different, man. Some of them just have a little latch and a hook on the top, and you can just pull the storm right off. So, it depends on time, I guess, on how you have to take them off. But I agree with you. When we do storms, we blade all 4 sides. Both sides of the storm and both sides of the glass, too. And
that comes from being lazy. when I first started window cleaning. You know what I mean? We'd take storms apart, and I'd be like, man, I ain't doing all that to every side of this glass. And then you put them back up, and you're like, fuck, I got to take this apart. And then you end up doing it anyway. So, so you might as well just fucking blade it and be done with it. You know what I mean? Guys like the fucking, like I see everyone, like they, like if I go to a piece of glass and I walk up to it and I see shit on it, there's not steps. If I need to steel wool it, I'll steel wool it. If I need to blade it, I'll blade it. I don't just automatic steel wool. I'm not automatic steel wool guy. I'm just not.
No, I no.
You know what's coming off. You know,
if it's clean, it's clean, and however you get it clean.
Yeah. So let me.
I don't know where it is, but did you guys get bullseye glass, like the old glass that like wades in?
Yeah.
All right. So I was doing 15/1s the other day, which are a fucking pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. And this, like, nothing opened in. We had to shuffle all the storms because they had all these fucking blinds and nonsense. Mm-hmm. And he had about 70 windows on his house, and we did 15 of them for him because he's like, I just want these ones done. Well, he just called me today. Now we're doing all of them. He's like, dude, the glass looks great. And I was like, fuck. I don't want to go.
Did too good a job, dude.
Yeah, I was super bummed that he called me again to go. I was like, I was hoping it was a one and done. You know what I mean? I don't want to go.
I had a guy this season, same thing, brand new. Just bid this house. It's like fucking $800, and 2-story. It wasn't very big, but it's all fucking Pella glass with the interior blinds. And I told him the price. And I didn't never in a million years. I'm like, if I do this, I'm charging this motherfucker for a full 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this motherfucker bid on it. It only took me fucking 5 hours to do, but dude, I wanted to kill myself.
I don't
man.
care. That's 8 hours and 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But it fucking still sucked, dude. It still sucked.
You're just fucking with the little turn in the bottom corner for the blinds.
I can't. When he starts talking, I can't hear him.
Those are the one glass that we stopped accepting when they had those interior.
I'm not doing that.
I'll tell you why. If it's me, I'll do it, no problem. But sending a technician out there and having them set up a fucking easel and take that fucking window apart and pull that blind down, twisting all them fucking strings around.
Right.
Dude, that's a liability waiting to happen.
Right.
Big time.
Yeah. You feel like a surgeon.
Yeah,
Pella's not cheap because Pella has to fix it. You get what I'm saying? You can't just send it to a glass service. It has to be done through Pella. There's something about it. So it's expensive as fuck. Crazy.
I don't ever listen when I do Pella windows. I'll crack them if they have the blinds in between. I do not take that blind off. I used to take them off, and then I said, forget about it. Now back in the day, the old ones used to have eyelets on the fucking bottom.
Yeah.
And I had to take them apart and fucking to get that interior. Oh right. No.
You spend your life using your head to hold the blind.
Yeah. I have a fucking spot on my head all the time that's sore.
I'm gonna make a statement because Tim hasn't said much about storm windows, but as much as I love all the rest of y'all, I won't make it fucking 5 minutes helping you on any one of these jobs.
Why not, dude?
No.
You can't be a window cleaner and not do one.
No, dude, we don't have storm windows here. I don't take anything apart to wash it.
See,
we just fucking wash.
Yeah, cut-ups. You got to do cut-ups and storms once in your life, or you're not a real window cleaner.
We do
cut-ups. I know you do cut-ups, but I'll take the storms out. You do the outside. I'll do the storms and the inside.
That I'll do.
Jason Lehman will not stop fucking blowing. What's his name? Who's the guy that does? Who's the Larry Crook? I mean, this guy. I think Larry and Jason are having a secret love affair. Every time Storm Windows comes up, he's like, the Storm Station, that's great!
I like
it's the best thing in the world!
Larry's an old school window cleaner.
Simple!
Larry's the real deal. I hung out with Larry down at the MCA.
Larry's a great guy.
He made Perry Tate. If Perry Tate didn't have him
I think
here,
so too, man.
He wouldn't have been able to sell anything.
I think so too.
I mean, because...
Fucking guy, is he still in business?
Yeah, man. He's still selling shit to people in Australia.
Dude, I do not get people with the storm easel though. Like, can we be honest? Like, dude, you put a beach towel on the fucking windowsill and clean the goddamn storm window.
I don't.
They're like, well, I made the storm easel. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Like,
I can't. I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot clean a storm window in a house. I can't do it. I refuse.
I do it all
I
day.
walk every single panel to the tailgate of my truck, or I ain't doing it.
They're going outside. Fuck that shit. Trying to do that shit on a fucking 8-foot step ladder with a piece of gutter, man.
Yeah, doing that shit. Doing that shit in someone's house. Fuck that shit. It's just not worth it. I've fucked up. I think I've seen my buddy Jeremy fuck up so much carpet when we first started doing this. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing?
You can buy four beach towels for like $6 and you're good to roll. Put one down, put all the storms on it, clean it, move on.
I charge about $25. I guess it would be $25, but like I said, I don't charge by the window. I do $100 an hour. You know what I mean? And
if you blade, you're worth $25 to $35 an hour because nobody's doing that.
No,
nobody.
I blade everything.
Even if it's a return, like let's say you did it one season, you did it the next, you blade it again.
Yeah, if it needs bladed, yes.
Yeah, I mean you can tell real quick. If
I don't like if I'm doing it one fucking time. You know what causes it? You know how you do it one time every time? A fucking razor blade. Well, that's how. All you guys are pussies out there. I'm gonna use my steel wall. Scratch some windows. Be a fucking man. Hey.
Throw water on it, clean it.
Yeah, Mike Nichols, scratch a window, be a man. You know what I mean? Be a fucking man.
Dude, if you scratch a storm window, you fucking suck.
Right?
It's a pained glass, dude.
I'm sorry.
You scratch a storm window, like you blow.
You are a fucking idiot. If you're scratching glass with a razor blade, you're a moron.
Dude.
Straight up. Mark, am I wrong? Mark says it all the time. He goes, employees don't get razors. That's it. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you don't get a razor.
If you're scratching glass after your first 6 months, you fucking suck. Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
You're fucking retarded.
Mark, are you going to tell me you don't use a razor?
What's that?
Are you going to tell me you don't use a razor when you need to use a razor?
I do.
All right.
I took razors away from my employees, and my employees have a lot of experience. They don't even want anything to do with it, and I can fix scratch glass for practically free. I just don't want the fucking hassle of dealing with the bullshit, because once you fuck up a window, understand this. Once you fuck up one window, you're under the microscope on everything that you probably had nothing else to do with.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because there are people that are looking to bury you, so you got to protect yourself. If you find damage, especially with something like what you're talking, I imagine taking a window apart and putting it back together, it's like a car. How many times are you going to remove that fucking carburetor before shit starts to go bad just because it's been taken apart so many times? And you just don't want to be on the hook for that, you know?
You've assumed responsibility for it.
Yep.
You know what I do? You know what I do when I go to a new house? Like, I'm getting ready to go up and do this house. Like, man, I'm going up, doing this house. I walk to the truck, I put my tool belt on, and then I check my razor blade. And then if it's not new, I make it a new one, or I flip it over, and then I go then I go scrape the fucking windows. And then if I bump a corner and it bends, I fucking go get another fucking razor blade. You want to know why? Because I'm not a fucking retard.
No. To be honest, if you're a new customer, I blade every fucking
You got
window.
to, man. You have to.
Inside, I use steel wool or white pad. Outside, I use razor.
Go ahead. Now, your turn, Troy. Now, you say what you were going to say.
See, we don't. The only time razor blades get used is if the customer signs a liability waiver with us.
Oh, okay.
So what we found is if you set proper expectations during the scheduling, there's certain questions we ask. If they have storm windows, if they have cut-ups, or if they've had reconstruction. That's what we're trying to establish if there's going to be scraping involved. So in each of the binders that's in each one of our truck, they have screen repair contracts, scratch liability waivers, the real common stuff that gets used. And if the fucking razor blade gets used, it's an additional $8 per pane. If it's hard water, it starts at $50 per pane. But anytime that there's a blade used on glass, we make them sign a liability waiver, because Mark just brought up a good point. Last year, I had somebody file an insurance claim on us. The insurance adjuster went out and denied their claim. He could see that the damage wasn't caused by us, but the guy persisted so much that the insurance company just paid out for it, and they admitted that's why they paid out. Long story short, the guy ended up getting charged criminally for it because he had tried to do this to 2 other people prior to that. And our insurance paying out on it is what got the guy caught. But somebody had fucked his windows up, and he intentionally hired window cleaning company after window cleaning company so he could get an insurance claim on it.
Damn.
We were the fucking suckers who did it.
Yeah, I'm not. When I do a first time customer, I'm blading their glass every time. I walk in there with that expectation. If I get there, the first window, I'll know right away if I'm scraping all these windows or if I'm just scraping part of this one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that comes with experience. You know what I mean? And that's something that not every technician.
Put a blade on for 3 seconds, you know immediately if you can or you can't.
I know, because
you
Mark Tanner told me. Mark Tanner's the best in the world.
I got a serious question.
Tell us, Mark.
A serious question.
Go ahead.
And it's
Tim.
about scratches. Okay. So this new hedgehog bit.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that going to scratch anything?
No, it's monofilament. It's monofilament.
It's monofilament.
It's like the porcupine, but it's got a lot more monofilament than the porcupine, and it's a much more deeper nap. Okay, so that it holds more water than a porcupine. No, you can't scratch glass.
What scenario do I use that in?
It just either really, really dirty glass or you got handprints you want to scrub. I was using it on Tuesday. I find it to be very good. It spreads a lot of bubbles.
I don't think it's any good. I don't think it's any good for the silencer though. It's a little big for the silencer. Now, to me,
it barely fits in.
To me, that's a mop that you put in your bucket. You're scrubbing windows with that. That's not a all the time thing.
Gotcha. When you dunk it in your bucket, it drinks about half the bucket.
Yeah, dude, it holds some fucking water, man. It's great. I did a first time clean storefront with it, man, and it worked fucking beautifully. It was awesome. It was fat. It's a fat bitch.
Products.
Say that one more time.
Is that one of Richie's products?
Yes,
Makers?
Yes, one of the new ones. Yeah. And I tell you, man, it's titties.
It's like Edderay's porcupine. That's the sleeve.
Yeah,
but just a little more monofilament.
Yeah, more monofilament than and it holds a lot more water. It's like a monsoon. You remember the Unger monsoon? Yep. The 12-pound mop?
Yeah.
With a lot of monofilament in it. It's a great scrubbing.
It's great for scrubbing, man. Great.
I've been using Scotsman all week.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Dude.
Being Scotch Irish means a lot to me. That it's called the Scotsman.
I was talking to Richie about it. The Scotsman, my opinion is, it's a great high-rise mop because it's low cut, it's fast on the glass, it's light. It doesn't hold as much water, but on high-rise, you don't want to be.
It doesn't matter really.
Carrying 12 pounds of water.
Yeah, if you got a silencer, Tim doesn't have one because he's a piece of shit. But if you have, hey, Tim, I'm gonna wash that tonight. I'll wash it for you.
I have one, but I had to give it up fucking because of Perry or that fucking bullshit gunslinger issue. Because Ron kept getting shit that.
I'll hook you up. You know? I'll send you this one, man. It's cool, dude. It's one of a kind, though. There's only one like it in the whole wizard.
Well, I don't want to fuck. I want you to keep that then.
No, I've got 3. I actually got like 5 or 6, maybe a dozen things that there's only one of the world in, and that just happens to be a copy.
Yeah, if you want to buy one, it's like hitting the lottery right now, though. Legit. Thanks. It's so hard to get one.
One of a kind Bobs.
3 one of a kind Bobs. That's how it works, man. Have you used a silencer yet, Troy?
No. We don't, like I was saying, we don't do root work, so I don't see. What we use is the Edderay Sidekick. It's fucking got 1 mop, 1 squeegee. 1 channel, 1 mop. That's all our guys need. In the pouch, I tried to make everything uniform. So if my guys want to buy their own tools, I let them buy their own tools, but we for everybody, and it's really simple.
That's pretty.
Brass.
Pretty.
Ouch.
It's a little dirty.
Do you still clean glass or no?
It's a little dirty, but you know, Tim, it was used by me, so that adds nostalgia points.
It's like an owner.
Yeah.
every dollar you're gonna spend.
You gotta
I
squeeze
wouldn't
like
buy
it
all my
somehow.
guys that, but for me, I use it.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be honest, I actually really enjoy cleaning glass. When I found that first job cleaning windows, I knew that was what I was going to do for the rest of my life. I enjoyed it. It gave me such a sense of instant gratification. It was almost like a drug fix. I could take something that was fucking dirty, make it look wonderful, get that pleasing satisfaction from the customer. I found something that I really enjoyed doing. So, Seth, to answer your question, yeah, I do go out in the field and clean windows periodically, but it's never because I have to. It's always because I want
It's
to.
because you want to? Yeah. Well, so if you want to clean glass, I would say the silencer is the best B.O.B. that you can have.
B-O-A-B.
B-O-A-B.
Boab.
Because
Boab.
it's such a big part in the bucket on a belt.
Yeah.
But yes.
Okay, they don't fail.
In case you guys didn't know, this podcast is sponsored by Maker Products. Go to www.maker.com and buy some shit. Or you can go to windowcleaner.com and they sell they sell the silencers there. You can buy them there. Pretty dope.
TJ, do you have the one with the 2 loops?
I just got that one.
No, I have a custom made Cleveland Browns 2 loops. So
I know, I see that one all the time. And I like it.
hey, you see the Cleveland Browns sign? Hey, you see the Cleveland Browns signed Jadeveon Clowney, right?
Yeah. Well, you guys have J.J. Watt and
No, we got Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney.
Where did
I don't know where JJ went. It doesn't matter.
He sucks.
You shut up, man. You don't know nothing about football. Go get your wife and we'll talk football,
I wanna watch you
motherfucker.
guys rub themselves down in the shower.
I don't know what any of that has to do with football, but it was funny.
Nothing. I just felt like being annoying.
It's been a rough week for me. Julian Edelman retired. Man, Tom Brady's winning Super Bowl.
I think he's done. Hey, why did he fail his physical?
Because
he had
he broke him over the past 10 years. What do you mean? Have you seen what he did? Yeah, he got crushed. He's a 5'10" fucking Kent State quarterback who was like, I'll catch passes 7 yards over the middle and get destroyed by linebackers for 10 years. I mean, he's just done.
Mark's like, I want to talk about knitting and barbecue. Barbecue.
You don't know what you have. 2,400. Count the pan. Okay. JT, right now I can't. Okay. You got to count the bolts on the transmission pan, and then we'll know what transmission you have. Okay. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I had to bring the testosterone back in the room. We started talking about football, and the estrogen showed up.
Oh, bitch, get the fuck out of here. He just mad because his wife knows more about football than he does.
He's like, listen, cook the chicken. It's 220 degrees, and that's
You liked it. You like that yard bird.
Yard bird? I like yard bird. So, Troy, are you going to fucking dodge the fucking question all night or what? The conspiracy question. Are you gonna dodge it all night or what, bro?
That's all we're gonna talk about it finally.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. I'm just saying. You said we asked you. Everybody keeps asking what your favorite conspiracy is, man.
I think COVID, man. I think it's all
oh man, dude. You can't.
The YouTubes.
There goes you. Gotta say the C word, bro.
I think it's all fucking fake, man.
I think it's all fucking fake.
Call it COVID, and they're trying to fucking shut the middle class down.
He said, "Dog check."
Pretty fucking clear. I mean, just look what they're doing to us.
See what taxes we're getting taken away. They're taking mileage away. They're gonna take mileage away, and they took the 10% tax cut away. Fuck.
That's all right. It's only going to be for another 3.5 more years, and then everything.
90 days. Look what's going on in 90 days. We're fucked if we got to go another.
And don't worry, man. It's gonna be the apocalypse soon. Don't worry about it.
I think that there's any kind of hope for any real election after what just happened. You need to put your ass. 2024, 28. If they can get away with what the fuck they just did in 2020, we're fucked, dude.
I have to agree there.
We're headed towards fucking Cuba or Russia or North Korea. That's what we're fucking headed towards.
No freedoms.
The Clockwork Elves. Yo, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man? Hey, man, you need to send me links to all that shit you just said right there on Instagram. Still pissed.
Send me that too.
Yeah, send me that too, man. I need to know, bro.
Me too.
He said, okay, Jason Lehman had high hopes. He said, okay, TJ, you need Eddie for the conspiracy. I thought Troy could outdo Eddie. Yeah, I don't know if anybody could outdo Eddie, man. Eddie was on fucking pizzoint, dude. Shoot.
Bravo?
I like
Stewart. I had to think which Eddie we were talking about.
He's smart about his conspiracies, and I'm into it.
Who is?
Yeah, but he's living it down there too, though. You know.
I mean,
so it's not really a conspiracy for him.
He lives in a house with heat and electricity, like fucking everybody else. Like that dude is just doing what he does every day.
Who? Who?
Respect it. Eddie.
Oh.
Well, he didn't have
I want to know DMT.
His fault.
Well,
man, I think that everything fucking going on around us right now is all part of it.
Smoke and mirrors.
So fucking far out of control. I don't even know what to call it anymore. COVID.
Can't watch the media.
I feel like it's all connected, man.
We're grounded until a percentage of the state gets vaccinated. So they're doing commercials right now going, yeah, we can open up if this many people get. And fucking Indiana's opening up. You know what I mean? Kentucky's opening up, and we're going to stay locked down. And we got a Republican governor that's, my God, he became Hitler.
Who did?
Yeah, some of these other states, they're completely opened up, no masks.
We're wide open here.
These governors.
You wear masks like when you go in a supermarket.
I'll tell you funny. Well, let me tell you a funny story. First of all, they pulled the mask mandate. Now, Palm Beach County's mayor has not pulled the mask mandate, but the businesses are not liable. They're not going to get in trouble if they don't enforce it. So my wife and I, the other day, it was Friday, we decided we had to go to Home Depot, okay? So I go, shit, I forgot my mask. So she goes, I have another one in the purse. Let's walk in without a mask and see what happens. So it became a game. So we went to Home Depot, we went to Lowe's, and then we went to dinner with no masks. Nobody said a fucking word, right? It became fun. Then we start to see other people without masks, and then it's like two passing school buses, even though from different districts, they all wave to each other. We're standing there waving to other maskless people. Nobody said a fucking word. Not a fucking word.
Dude, I'm just, listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely and totally honest with you. If you are above the age of 60, I'm putting a mask on. I'm just gonna put it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fact.
I'm just gonna put it on.
Thank you for saying that, because if you're old, I feel like you should respect.
I wouldn't want a young person coming in to my grandparents' house if they were still alive without a mask on right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I ain't never got that bitch on unless I have to. You know what I mean?
Dude, when I hang with my friends, we're smoking cigarettes, nobody's got a fucking mask on, we're drinking.
Yeah.
If I go in someone's house that's elderly, I'm going to respect it.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a mask on because, the greatest generation is almost gone. You know what I mean? Whether it's true or not.
Yeah, right.
My aunt died of complications of COVID. You know what I mean? She got COVID, and then her fucking heart went all willy wonky, and then she ended up passing away. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not going to say it's true or false or whatever. I think, essentially, the main issue here is they're using this.
Hey.
They're using this as a form of control. That's all this is.
Maybe they need us to get this mRNA to.
I'm not getting no MR fucking.
Effects of that fucking 5G shit, man.
Listen.
And if you don't get it, then the 5G gets it. Fuck, either way.
See, this is why I love the podcast. There's so many different viewpoints in one room.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's what America's supposed to be, right? Everyone should have the choice to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You don't want to wear a mask, don't wear one. You want to wear one, you know?
I don't mind putting on a fucking mask going to the grocery store. If that makes fucking people feel better, that's fine. But there comes a point where I'm just like, bro, You know what I mean? I'm not trying to we're going out to dinner. I can go out to dinner, but I gotta wear a mask.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Mask,
what are we doing?
I sit down, I take it off.
What are we doing?
I go to the bathroom, I gotta put it on.
To me, going out to eat is that's a luxury. That's a luxury. And if you're going, you don't need to go out to eat. If you're not a healthy person, you don't need to go out to eat. If you're elderly, you don't need to go out to eat. But if you want to go out to eat, not everybody should have to walk in with a mask on, sit down, take it off, get up, put it on, sit down, It's fucking stupid.
I've been vaccinated. I thought that was fuck that shit.
It's fucking stupid. Well, just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean you won't get it.
No. Yeah. Doesn't mean
so it's not a vaccine. So there we go. So now that fucking Seth has admitted that, we're back on schedule here.
Oh man, I don't know shit just because I got a vaccine. I got a vaccine just because, you know.
That's frozen for me. I don't know if it's frozen for everybody else. But
yeah, Seth's frozen.
He's been frozen.
No, Mark's.
Well, that vaccine
he's
is
good on. He's good on my screen.
20 degrees. That's why he got the vaccine and he froze up.
Exactly what happened, bro. You know what I mean?
He's good on YouTube.
He's on the two tubes. Jim Jones is a wild story. Still pissed. If you haven't sent me those links to that shit already, then don't ever talk to me again.
Me too.
Yeah. Once I get them, Tim, I'll messenger them to you, bro. All Still Pissed has got to do is send them to me and stop fucking around. Seriously, less than 1% of vaccine adverse actions have been reported. Fuck that. So less than 1% of the adverse reactions to these shots have been reported.
So let's call it 5%.
Wonder if you've been wonder if you're sterile now and you don't know it.
Ooh.
I mean, we'll find out.
Maybe they're inoculating all you blonde-haired, blue-eyed, or red-haired, blue-eyed dudes so you don't have any more fucking kids.
Dude, listen,
populate the earth.
Joy Division's best dream there ever was. You know what I mean? You know? If the Nazi wanted to make a perfect Aryan race, they would have picked me.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, boy. So, you guys, if you don't know, we have a forum. We sell t-shirts and towels at www.squeegeelife.com. We've got all kinds of cool shit there. There's going to be more shit for sale there very soon, you know what I mean? So if you're a vendor, you want to sell shit on your own, call us. We'll put it on there, right, Mark?
Absolutely.
WCR, Window Cleaning Resource, also better known as windowcleaner.com. They're a sponsor of this podcast. And that's super awesome. And we appreciate them. American Window Cleaner Magazine.
Get it.
We're on the cover. We're on the cover of that bitch.
Your subscription.
We're on the cover. This is April right there. Look, I got April up on the screen. That's us on that bitch, bruh. Yeah, bruh. That's us up there, bruh. But yeah, man, get that. They're a sponsor of the podcast, of course. Maker Products, Black Diamond, Squeegee Rubber, Window Cleaning History. I'm forgetting someone, ain't I? Oh, the backflip boys, Black Diamond, Squeegee Rubber, the backflip boys. They like the backflip on the boners. They're also the
backflip boys.
Yeah.
If Jacob Dell's one of them, there's no way he's flipping anything.
Not Jacob Dell, Jacob Williams.
Jacob Williams.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Jacob Dell is also going to be a sponsor. You know, we're here coming up. We're gonna have the 200th episode, man. That's coming up, man. We're gonna be giving shit away. We got some cool shit to give away. Jacob Dell's giving shit away. He's throwing in some gold fucking assassins or
that shit is amazing.
Red ninjas or some shit like that. I don't know what it is, but it's fucking dope. So 5% fatality for vaccines for COVID deaths, 0.07% good trade-off. Ooh, Jason Lehman said, fuck you, the post office is a Ponzi scheme.
Listen, it's a government-issued tracking device.
Yeah.
I know where you're at.
And this show would not be possible whatsoever, especially through the pandemic, if it wasn't for our Patreon members. Because I would not be able to afford to do this.
Correct.
I mean, I could, but then, then there'd be some questionable shit going on here at the house. But you go to www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life. And if you get like $10 and above, you get a quarterly t-shirt from me. So that's pretty cool. That only goes to Patreon members, and you also every Patreon member gets a 10% discount code when they become a Patreon member. So that 10% off anything in my store, not Mark's store, my store. So towels, you're getting fucking taxed on that.
You're getting jacked. I'll give 15%. How about that?
Ooh! What up, everyone? Purchase a shirt. I bought one a couple of days ago. I drained with. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's super awesome. Me and Seth were talking about that. I think you may be our first female customer of a Squeegee Life shirt, so we really appreciate that.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It says like, is that really a girl? It's probably some dude's wife bought it for her or something, bro.
Yeah.
That was cool. She had the eye one, right?
Yes,
like
the eye one. Yes, the
Nice.
Sacred Order of the Squeegee. That was probably one of the most requested ones. I know that was a Patreon shirt, and that is the logo for the Patreon members. I mean, if you see it down there, the Sacred Eye of the Squeegee, that's a part of a fraternity. You get a card. You're a card carrying member of the what is it? What do we call that? I don't even know what the Fraternal Order of the Squeegee. Is that what it is?
The Fraternal Order of
Oh
the
no,
Squeegee.
I'm wrong. It's the Sacred Order of the Squeegee.
Oh,
The
correct.
Sacred Order of the Squeegee. Yeah, and fucking you stamp your name in there, and I stamp your name in there, and then you get to carry that around. That's gonna get you out of shit. You know what I mean? You show that to a cop. You shoot somebody right in front of him, he's like, I gotta let you go, bro. It's like being a part of the fucking Illuminati, bro.
Call Tanner.
Yeah, call Tanner. Just be like, go, call Mark Tanner. Everything's cool.
Yeah. Just tell him you know me.
Right, tell him you know Mark. Troy,
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man, we really appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming on.
brother.
Thank you so much for coming on,
Good
man.
to meet you, Troy.
Yep. We'll talk to you again soon, bro.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, fellas. Have a good one.
Yep, everybody, next week, man, the Window Doctor PhD. Tune in for that one. I think that one's going to be an absolutely excellent podcast. Cullen he's a little sharper pencil than everyone I think gives him credit for. But that should be interesting. Either way, it's going to be fun because it's the Squeegee Life podcast, and we've been doing this for a hot minute. We're pretty good at what we do. You know what I'm saying? So thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors. And go fuck your uncle.
Jeez.